Well, the biggest storm of the season brings with it a lot of red on the Colorado Avalanche Information Center map.
Yeah, meaning there's avalanche warnings for a lot of areas tonight through Thursday. Joining us now is CAIC's director, Ethan Green. Ethan, thanks for joining us. Let's take a look back first, right? Coming off of President's Weekend, historically a bad one for injuries and avalanches. How did everything shake out last weekend?
Well, we were really happy that we didn't have any serious accidents over that holiday weekend. I think people were able to get out, enjoy the mountains, and come home safely, which is really what we were all hoping for.
Ethan, can you talk to us about the current forecast in the high country, especially after all this snow?
Yeah, it's great that we're seeing so much snow, but it really has changed the avalanche conditions. We've seen a pretty steady increase this week, and like you were mentioning, we have avalanche warnings out for a bunch of the state, parts of both the northern, central, and southern mountains, and we expect that to continue really through Thursday and into Friday.
So with this much forecasted snow, there's going to be quite a few skiers and snowboarders who see this and say, yes, I need in on this, especially because we haven't had this much snow. What would you say everyone should be aware of, even the most, seasoned of skiers and snowboarders?
Yeah, I mean, I hope people are excited about it. It's certainly been a long time coming. And so people should get out into the mountains and enjoy this fresh snow. But of course, they need to do it safely. And so kind of tempering that enthusiasm with still maintaining that idea of safety for avalanches. Really, the most important thing to do is to know what the current conditions are, just like you were talking about with the weather, knowing what the forecast is throughout the mountains so you can avoid those most dangerous areas, whether that is, going up north instead of down south, or if there's a specific area that you're really wanting to go to, know the slopes that are going to be the most hazardous and avoid those. And the best way to do that is to start with the avalanche forecast.
And what are the biggest challenges once an avalanche actually happens in real time?
Well, like a lot of natural hazards, we have a lot of things that we can do, a lot of controls to try to avoid getting caught up in them before they happen. So that's really what you want to do is put most of your effort, or really all of it, into staying out of avalanches. Once that avalanche happens and you're caught in it, you really don't have that many options. What you can do is try to get out of the avalanche if possible, get off to the side. That's going to be really hard, but you can certainly try. If you're stuck in the flow, trying to stay on top is going to be most beneficial. You don't want to get buried in that debris. And make sure that everybody in your group is carrying avalanche rescue equipment so that if worse comes to worse and you're stuck and get buried, they're your best chance of survival. So you want them to have equipment, know how to use it so they can perform a rescue and hopefully get you home safe.
That's right. They shouldn't be viewed as something optional. That is absolutely necessary, especially on a weekend like this. Ethan,
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.